Imhotep. I'm Kaede and we're talking about fashion in this podcast today, featuring me and Vell.
I'm Valley Pooh, and we love to share how fashion has become a significant role for people in the autism spectrum.
Yes.
So, what is fashion for us autistics? A fashion is a representation of how we express ourselves according to our mood, personality, and character traits. However, there is the right time, the right place, and the right theme of all the fashion sense that we have to present. On the contrary, fashion can be fast-paced, slow-paced, or even processed, of which we're going to discuss further later on. What are your thoughts about the fashion?
Well, everybody has their own taste in fashion, like I do. I can't wear shorts or tight pants because my legs are so fat, and I always wear boot cut. See? And I also love wearing sandals that are completely open-toed.
It depends on the mood and also depends on the situation. Where I go to work, we only wear black pants and charcoal t-shirts, even black t-shirt underneath our work uniform. And I only wore the whole week of my work, especially with the line of work I do. I only wear combat slip-resistant boots, and like I said, it's a charcoal pants, charcoal shirt, black t-shirt. And when it's on the winter time, long sleeve black t-shirt, black crew long sleeve shirts. And when it's a formal setting, of which is a staple routine for me if ever I get the opportunity, is whether charity gala, prom, I always situate myself with formal gown, or if I'm not in a good budget or I'm on a tight schedule to buy a lot of prom dresses, or there is no time, I go for with trousers and dress blazer.
Yeah. And there's also websites where you can design your own stuff, which I really love.
So what is that? I'm curious about your designs that you presented to me secretly, and all your design trousers and your fashion.
Yeah, well, I used to design on index cards. I did my own drawings of fashion designs called Kaede and Fashions. They're all on my DeviantArt page, and they're all my style, mostly.
So do you plan on making a profit out of it?
I wish I could, and I wish I could sell my brand, even for plus-size women such as me. It's anime style, and I love anime style clothes. I was mostly inspired by the Tales of series, and also by the Naruto series.
So I'm just curious about all of that, because I noticed that you love to go beyond that, beyond the fixation of that Tales of Adventure, correct?
Tales of series.
Oh yeah, that. Like, you wanted to go further, like designing not only those of the blouses that you designed, but don't you design the headdresses in the future?
Yes. I also dream of working with that company as a character as myself.
You want to base yourself
Yes,
for
as a
a
character.
I see.
Yeah. I even wrote a fan fiction called Tales of Kaede. It's also on my DeviantArt, and I've written it in script form, which is still kind of being fixed, but you can still read it.
Oh.
Yeah,
I never knew that.
I recently picked up voice acting a few months ago, and it's doing me good. And as for Yoicle, it's an amazing website. There's other websites there where you can design your own clothes, but Yoicle is one of the best. I used to do ArtsCal, but ArtsCal really sucks because it takes a long time and the colors aren't very accurate. But Yoicle, on the other hand, really good. I recommend it.
Whereas for me, I'm just curious about doing some Yoicle design, but it's not in my forte. Mine is more of thrift shopping. What is thrift shopping? Thrift shopping is you buy secondhand clothes, everything. But I'm focusing more on the clothes that is according to the function and form, and also according to my body type, because I am a pear shape, between pear shape, hourglass. I'm a plus size as well. My size, I'm in between a 16 wide and an 18 in regular, 16 wide on a plus size. It's pretty hard for me to find of those sizes, especially when I go to secondhand shops. It was a lot of hell to find that suits me, and not only to my body type but also to my skin tone and also my taste, because you cannot get that kind of dress that you want. Yeah, you want it because it's your size, but you do have to factor it in. Does this work with your body? It does work to your mood, or does it work to the theme of event? So
Right.
for me, I did the opposite. I'm more of a more shopping, thrift shopping specifically, and secondhand shopping. And if I got the opportunity on my downtime, I stumble upon a clearance sale, especially if it's, like I said, is in good quality, if it's worth the value of money. I don't want to get when it's not really worth the money in the end. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This goes for everybody. You don't want to go and grab, but in the end, you don't want to use it. That's something that I would advise if you wish to go on that route for secondhand shopping, especially when you do secondhand shopping and clearance shopping altogether. You need to know your function and form. Get it according to function and form, and if it's like, for example, function, does it function to your body type or to your skin tone or to your personality? What is your advice for those who wish to do your thing, the yoi call?
Yeah, you have to be creative and choose certain colors. Well, there is some sort of color box thing where you can make hybrid colors and you can copy and paste them. And you can also apply it to the whole garment. And you can also import your pictures on it too. And as for thrift shops, I used to volunteer at Goodwill for a few years. And some of the clothes at Goodwill can be cute, while others not so much.
Speaking of, when I got to Goodwill, I'm pretty meticulous on what to get and what not to get.
Yes, I get like that too sometimes. And sometimes I just want to buy stuff from Goodwill even though I can't. Well, I stopped working at Goodwill after a while because my mom had to pull me out and they were kind of pulling my socialization away from me and making me tear apart size tickets in the back. It was pretty tedious and boring to do that, but I enjoyed communicating with not only the staff members, but with some customers too. And I've actually made some friends with them.
One of the local shops that I've been through during my first year of my work is to go to this thriftery shop called The Thriftery, which is already based in Edisto Island, so 5 minutes away from Ravenel or less. I want to share something with you, Kaede, on where did I get my second wedding dress.
Oh.
It is a gold and black combo black dress. It is pretty tight on my upper part. The rest is flowy. It's this mermaid dress. This is what I got from Thriftery early before our wedding in that shop.
It's beautiful.
And that was one of the dresses that I enjoyed wearing. Originally, I would have worn that on our first year anniversary in 2021, but I said no, it's because of the weather's too cold. So I decided to wear a black long sleeve dress from Amazon, which is very beautiful, but it's no longer available. That was one of my favorites because of my body type hugs with it correctly. Whereas this gold and black that was pretty elegant, is good for a prom event, but it is a sleeveless.
Yeah. Could have worn a jacket over it or something.
Maybe if I go outside, but I will also love to share to you my wedding dress that I got from David's Bridal. So it's a bridal shop where you can buy almost everything with wedding stuff, bridal stuff, even groom stuff.
Cool.
Like, I only got that blue brocade ball gown, like $200 as a sale. And it was a happy thing that this was my first time wearing this, like having experience to, having a blessing of the gown. Like, they will technically ask you your 2 wishes for yourself and for your wedding, and then for the future of the significant other. Side note, just a side note. I know it's not is an off topic right there. I know it's an off topic right there, but this is something like I could, I would love to kind of correlate about the gown that I love wearing. It's in a size 17, and it was the most tight fitting gown I've ever worn in my entire life. And like, good thing I never sang in that gown, because if I do, one of the voice teachers that watch my singing videos will question me, why did you do that? Because one of the voice teachers that I taught, they're not let you wear a Miss Universe dress or a tight-fitting dress. You have to use your whole body to sing. But in this
Wow.
case, wedding, it is pretty tight in this upper body as well. So technically, I am worried that this dress won't fit me today. Like, no. You have to find an alternative version, which fast forward to this year, Night to Shine. I bought a similar dress. This time it's a stretchy from Ross Dress for Less. And I also coupled it with a white blazer, which is also fun, which is silky satin bolero, coupling that with the brooches that I bought from Belk. Those are the 3 dresses that are my favorites as well. And I also want to bring up, since it's me and David's 4-year wedding anniversary, I'm sorry to brag.
It's okay.
I also want to share the 2022 wedding anniversary that me and David have. David wears his green barong. If y'all could ask me what is barong, that's a Filipino formal wear for men. 2022, I wear a gold gown that I bought from Thriftery. And I wear a white Filipiniana that I wore for over 9 years.
Wow.
It's still in my size. It still fit me, but the buttons are dusty, like rusty. But it's still in good place, good shape.
Oh, good.
And last year's wedding anniversary, you know what I wore?
What?
David's collar, which is a velvet gown from R&M. I bought it from Ross as well. It is pretty comfy. And there's also a leg slit in the left, which is cute. And I couple it with a blazer, with a black blazer, with a satin collar. And I enjoyed it. I enjoyed wearing it. And I have to run quickly with that dress, and I sprinted in. So what are your creations, though?
My creations? On Yoiko, you mean?
Yeah.
Well, I did some anime t-shirts. Like, I designed an outfit for my brother on his birthday, which featured Jude Mathis from Tales of Exilion. I also did the design for it. I mean, I gave it to him as his birthday present this year, and it was worth it. He really likes this shirt. And I also designed a similar outfit with Mila Maxwell from Tales of Exilion on it. It's a really good shirt, but I didn't wear it much because I like wearing my outfits all together. Like, one pant goes with one shirt. I even designed a pair of pants to go with the Mila shirt.
Wow, I think I saw that on one of the meetings.
And I also used GIMP to make the design. Like, put the character on there, and then put the snowflake in the background, and then I had to copy and paste the Japanese font from the Wikipedia, from the Asalia Wiki, the Tales of Wiki. Yeah, and there's also some fashions I'm not comfortable with. Like, for example, high-waisted crop tops. They look kind of tacky to me.
That is not everybody's fashion taste as well.
Right.
Like, I find it tacky sometimes, like they put it unnecessary. Unless it's really a t-shirt, like if it's like your pants is meant for a high-waisted pants.
Yeah.
But some are not, like pajama pants that put it on their upper waist.
Yeah, I prefer low-waisted pants that are like below the navel. It looks better with crop tops, even on plus-size people. Also, peep-toe shoes that show part of the toes, but not all of them, kind of look a bit tacky to me too.
Yeah, that I also agree with you as well.
Yeah.
I don't like peep-toe shoes. It's not on my taste,
Yeah, me neither.
especially when I got big foot.
Yeah, I prefer to show all my toes. I actually looked into making boot sandals out of actual boots. And one time I tried to design some boots for my Mila fan outfit, and I wanted to cut the toes off of them and make them into flip-flop boots. That would be a cute combo. I got inspiration from not only the Naruto series, because they all wear sandals. I also got inspiration from a guy who does redneck sandals. He mixes cowboy boots with sandals, like flip-flops, although cowboy boots are not my style. But still, I like the combo of boots and sandals together.
Oh, you mean you want a gladiator sandals?
Something like that, yeah.
I also like to share some of the things that don't fit with me. One of which is too tight clothing, especially how my body is.
Yeah, I know how you feel.
My stomach is too big for the tight enough, like a cat suit.
Yeah, mine too.
I don't mind if it's like bottom, like low cut. But if it's something like a cat suit, I'm not into that. Another thing is like too much skin, showing too much skin on like a back, especially backless. You got backless already, and then why you gotta put too much skin? Like it's almost showing your whole self. Like not everybody wants to see that kind.
Yeah, showing too much skin can be a little bad. Yeah, I can't show my legs because my legs are really fat. So I always wear boot cut. And I can't even wear shorts unless it's my underwear.
I like boot cut as well.
Yeah, boot cut's the best.
Yeah.
And I also can't wear tight pants either.
With something I don't stand is high-waisted pants. It's not good for me, my body type.
Mine either.
I prefer, unless it's really like super stretchy. If it's not stretchy, I'm out.
Yeah, stretchy pants are the best.
Stretchy pants are always comfy.
Yes.
And the other shoe that I don't like is the cigarette heels and the kitten heels. With my weight and how I walk friskly, like a briskly walk, I can't do that.
Yeah, have you ever heard of ballet heels?
Yeah.
Those are just so high. I saw some on Amazon and I was like, what?
That's so Vivian Westwood, like a 10-inch cigarette heels. It's like a chunky heels. That I can't stand wearing that. Even if I'm just gonna do a catwalk. But that ballet heel, it's hell. Unless you're a trained dancer, you're a trained ballerina, and go for it. I'm not stopping you. But
Yeah.
someone like me, I don't like that. I swear with my weight, I can't. Even my ankles will hurt.
Yeah, if you wear ballet heels, that's a sprained ankle waiting to happen.
Yeah. Even you're wearing a ballet dancing shoes, especially you just want to do some pointy toe dance. I can't do that. I can't.
Me neither.
Unless it's properly done.
Yeah, and I don't like pointy toe shoes either.
Yeah. Another thing that I don't like is this neon bright color.
Yeah, neon can really be harsh on the eyes.
Unless it's a safety harness. Especially with how I do every morning, I ride electric scooter. They really need to see me because I'm the blind spot of all the drivers, especially the big trucks and like a 4-wheel, 8-wheel drive trucks, overload trucks. That I can do it. Especially it's an outer safety harness. But if it's something that I wear on a regular basis, I don't like that.
Yeah, that's understandable. And as for sensory things on clothes, I had to pull off my tag this morning, like off of my shirt.
Really?
Yeah, I had to rip it off because the tag was bothering me so much, and I ended up ripping my own shirt. And that was sucky. But luckily, I have something called Dritz, which is sewing liquid that can actually seal the seams.
I never heard about that.
It's really convenient. I've taken sewing classes before.
Wow.
Yeah. It's not easy making clothes, to be honest.
Yeah.
And it's hard for me to follow patterns. And when I took sewing lessons in Mount Pleasant at a place called So Much Better, my teacher was really strict. And I wanted to get the things done, and she didn't approve of that.
Oh no.
Yeah. Luckily, I found 5/8 Seams, who teaches better sewing classes. They have more of a variety in fabric. I may have to look into that again. I haven't been to sewing in years, and I also am not very good at hand stitching.
That I'm good at. Hand stitching is my thing, especially when I'm going to mend a broken clothing worth the fix. Well, I've been studying sewing only in livelihood education in my home country when I was in high school, even in my graduating year, in which I enjoyed doing that for a big reason, because that's what you need if in case your pants got ripped in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, and watch out for chafing spots.
Yeah.
I tend to chafe, and I actually wore some pants for so long that they have big chafe holes in them.
Yeah.
It's really bad.
And I enjoy doing it, like hand stitching, but I will have to learn how to use the sewing machine, because that is something that I have to do every day if ever I want to design my own prom dresses and alter some prom dresses that I want to alter, even some of the blazers.
Yeah, using a sewing machine can be easy, but it's also complicated.
Yeah.
I learned how to use a sewing machine quickly, although I forget how to put the bobbin thread in.
I have to learn the basics, everything.
Yeah, and I even have a sewing machine at my apartment.
Wow. And you know what interested me about learning how to sew?
Yeah?
I want to experiment and also going to that craft shop with a lot of fabrics, a lot of designs, also pattern paper for your dresses and everything that you need.
Yeah.
You hooked me on to do that.
You
I'm
should
not
check
gonna
out
lie.
Joann's.
Yeah, and also Michael's too.
Yeah, Michael's is a great place, but Joann's is better for fabric selling, and you should check it into 58 Seams in West Ashley somewhere.
Wow.
Yeah, and I also did my own plushies too. Like some are out of felt. Like my Regal plush that has stubby limbs.
Yeah.
I actually did a video on it on YouTube. I didn't expect the limbs to be stubby, but it's still cute. And Regal Bryant, he's my favorite character from Tales of Symphonia. I love that man so much.
Oh, you're fantasizing one of the characters.
Yep. I actually have a Regal collection.
If I don't mind sharing something too, my inspiration is always old-fashioned stuff. Yes, I'm an old-fashioned person when it comes to clothing. Like something that's sophisticated, 1940s, 60s, even 70s, 80s, 90s, but I'm not going for decorated print.
Yeah,
I'm a plain.
I'd rather go plain too.
I'm a plain Jane.
Me too.
And I learned that from my dad because he always wore one color, which is white, and he only had jeans. That's it. I prefer to be minimalist when it comes to color scheme.
Yeah, and remember your friend Yellow Joshua?
Oh yeah.
Shout out to him.
Yep, the legendary old Yellow Joshua. You see, he's unison in his color, yellow all the way, and sometimes he can change to orange.
Yeah, he's a yellow guy.
He will always be the yellow guy, but he can switch to orange because of his secondary color. And
Yeah.
he's asking me what color I wear is color blue.
I like burgundy. I used to wear red all the time.
And I enjoyed seeing burgundy color all the way.
Aw, thanks. I love burgundy. Burgundy is a really good mix between red and purple.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was younger, I used to be all red. I even dyed my hair red.
Oh yeah, I could tell. It's all red.
Yeah,
And
I
the
still
hair.
need to dye my hair.
Of which we're going to the appearance. What were your favorites? Like how to take care of your hair, or how to style yourself, not only with fashion, also style with your jewelry or hair.
Well, I like to do like anime style. I'm a Harajuku Gyaru type. I have my own fashion sense. Like fishnet gloves is one of my styles. Got that from the Naruto series.
Wow.
Some of the characters wore fishnets.
Oh yeah. I also love to share my inspiration when I did my hair and makeup. I did 99.9% of my hair and makeup ever since when I was in high school.
Wow.
I rarely did the hair and makeup done by someone else.
Yeah, I'm bad at cutting. I like to style my hair like an anime person. I even have an overcut, which is multi-layer hair. Like the back of my hair is short on one end and the rest of it is long. Like it's multi-layered.
And my style is like, I did makeup when I was in high school, and I had to kind of experiment with my looks, find my aesthetics, of which we're going to discuss it later on. Like, I do love to wear makeup every day, and sometimes I have no time to get up early to do makeup. I have to sleep on it.
Oof.
In my hair.
Ooh. And I used to wear makeup, although people in middle school called me ugly a lot.
So let's share our aesthetics. Like, if you want to share like how to find aesthetics. So finding aesthetics is covering everything on how you dress, how you look, and how you style yourself. Do not go for an aesthetic that you don't like or you're not comfortable with. Find your aesthetics that will make you the brand, that will make you the ambassador of your own person, and do not be afraid to experiment. How about you?
Well, I have my own style.
Like
with
what?
every outfit, I have different accessories for them.
Like how can you share to people who wants to find their own aesthetic?
As for aesthetic, I have my own accessories. Like with my Mila fan outfit, I have earrings that I painted in her hair thingy, or a
Yeah.
hoge, which translates to annoying hair in Japanese. It's like an antenna hair. And I painted the feathers in the same color scheme, and I even added a feather to the bow in the back.
Like any advice on how to find your aesthetic?
Try to match as much as you can.
So don't forget of all the lessons that we share for you guys, don't forget to support sustainable fashion, and don't be afraid to share yourself to the world with fashion.
And try out Yoico. It's a really good website. It's worth it.
So this has been Val Maria, aka Valley Poo, and my friend Kaede.
Hi.
And this wraps our Fashionable podcast.
Input tab. I'm Kaede and Vell.